Now we have a capital process case study from ArcelorMittal Dofasco. With us is George Atlija, their manager of project controls. George has over 25 years of project management experience and currently serves as the process owner of the Capital Investment Projects methodology, a formalized approach to delivering engineering and construction projects across all of ArcelorMittal's operation. He provides CIPM training and mentoring, offering guidance for the development and integration of project controls. Please welcome George Atlija.
You may be wondering, who is ArcelorMittal Dofasco? Hamilton, Ontario has been home to Dofasco's main manufacturing steel facilities since the company was founded in 1912. In 2007, Dofasco was acquired by ArcelorMittal, and now is part of the largest steel company in the world and fourth largest mining company. To help you better understand the various steel equipment required to support our steel manufacturing operations, here is a short video.
In this video, our aim is to give you a very brief overview of how we take raw materials and turn them into skyscrapers. There are two main stages in producing steel. Primary is the process of turning raw materials into long, flat slabs. Finishing is the process of transforming a slab into a coil. At ArcelorMittal Dofasco, raw materials, coal, iron ore and limestone, arrive mostly from Quebec via the Great Lakes. Once on site, the first step is converting coal into coke in our coke ovens. Coke is then taken and used in combination with iron ore and limestone in one of 3 blast furnaces. The end result is liquid iron, which is transported by special rail car to massive furnaces that use electricity or oxygen to refine the batch. Various additional materials are also added to modify the chemical properties into exacting metallurgical specifications. This highly customized recipe is steel. At ArcelorMittal Dofasco, steel is created in either the basic oxygen furnace or the electric arc furnace. An interesting fact about each: the basic oxygen furnace, or KOBM, was the first to be built in North America, and the electric arc furnace is the largest single-source consumer of electricity in Ontario. From the steel-making furnaces, molten steel is formed into slabs at the continuous caster. At the end of the caster, slabs are cut before being moved outside to cool. From their temporary home in the slab yard, they are transported to the next main process, finishing. Finishing starts in the hot mill with the reheating of slabs in special ovens. Heated slabs are then run through a roughing mill, which rolls the strip back and forth, pressing the slab with extreme force into a thickness of less than 5 millimeters. The 2-inch strip then passes through the finishing mill, where the thickness is further reduced to a range as thin as 1.5 millimeters. Coilers then wind the hot rolled steel into hot coils. From here, coils are either sold or further processed. Many exposed applications, such as automotive, construction and consumer durables, require further finishing to make even lighter gauges and to protect against corrosion. This is accomplished through cold rolling and coating. Coils are unwound and flattened even more, then bathed in zinc, aluminium or special tin plating, depending on the end use. Coils can also be softened through annealing to create more formability, or tempered to create texture and more strength. Finished steel coils are packaged and transported to our 10-acre central shipping warehouse. Central shipping processes 200 to 300 transport trucks per day. While many coils are shipped by road, many are also shipped by train or boat around the world. 5,000 ArcelorMittal Dofasco steelmakers are tapping more than local furnaces. We're tapping into the collective knowledge, best practices, research and technology of 260,000 colleagues in 60 countries across the globe. Through 100 years of commitment to innovation and ingenuity, Dofasco has grown from a small foundry into an integral part of a global steel and mining powerhouse.
I hope this video gives you an appreciation for the various types of capital expenditures required to support our steelmaking operations. Today, ArcelorMittal operates its business in 6 reportable segments. This case study will be focusing on Flat Carbon Americas, which is divided up into 4 business units: Brazil, the United States, Mexico, and Canada. You can imagine the challenges to consistently execute a capital portfolio across these sites. With various CapEx models and different in-house capabilities, we had inconsistent project results. From poor planning, scope changes, and cost overruns. Our response? CII best practices, and CIPM, Capital Improvement Projects Methodology. Did you recognize the music? It was the theme music to 2001: A Space Odyssey, a 1968 science fiction film. The movie deals with a series of encounters between primates and mysterious monoliths. Monoliths are fictional advanced machines that encourage primates to progress with technology. I hope you will see the similarities between the monoliths from the movie and CIPM, which is ArcelorMittal's evolutionary change agent. What does CIPM stand for? Capital Investments Project Methodology. CIPM is a 7-stage corporate process divided into 2 major phases. Stages 1 to 5 focuses on the investment development, and stages 6 to 7 on implementation. It is not a project and construction management process. Rather, it's about picking the right investment with the main focus on extensive front-end planning during the investment development phase. Most everyone has a similar multi-stage process. If you can join our implementation session, we will share with you a few of CIPM's unique aspects. So how do you roll out a capital investment project methodology? It is similar in many ways to rolling out any best practice. How do you roll it out across 4 countries? This is itself a project requiring a best practice. We followed the implementation planning model, Steps to Success, which is one of CII's many best practices. Our experience taught us that only limited time is available for internal resources to build a capital management process. We needed tried and true methodologies backed by research. The result is a customized corporate training process with best practices from CII and ArcelorMittal. With over 250 employees trained across Flat Carbon Americas, CIPM is growing, and a number of success stories have demonstrated the value of the new capital process. The results have been provided to our senior executives, and now CIPM is being rolled out across the rest of ArcelorMittal globally. In the implementation session, we will share with you our case study on how a newly merged corporation developed and delivered a new capital projects improvement methodology. I hope this case study is going to help you in 3 areas. 1, understand the unique aspects of the capital process and how the process improves the likelihood of successful investments. 2, learn about the approach used to implement our CapEx process across Flat Carbon Americas. And finally, understand how this process was made practical, along with recent results achieved within ArcelorMittal Dofasco. So please join us at 11 and 1 p.m. later today. Thank you.